We'll just wait a minute longer for you to join. You guys all right? Alper, Kareem, Adriana?
Hello.
Hello, hi, hi. So
Yep.
today we're going to cover quite a bit actually, quite quickly. So just before everybody joins, just a little bit about the class. So this is going to be a completely practical class. Yeah, this is not about the theory and of meta-analysis at all. This is a completely practical class. Okay, I'll get started then. So let me make this smaller. Okay, so just start with a code. So in the creation, the heavens and the earth, in the ordination of night and the day, are indeed signs for men of understanding. And then I think as researchers, it's important that we all work together. We stay in contact with each other, we work together, and that is how you accomplish great things. Okay? Now, the first thing is that meta-analysis can't really be done by one person. I've done single author papers, and you will only get one or two papers a year, even if you're a really, really good fellow. The work is less rich, and because you're working by yourself, your mentor might not understand the issues that you have with your data. You must rewrite it multiple times. Whereas you work in a team, you get multiple publications, much more exciting to work in a team, and the final paper is of much higher quality. And mentorship is both from your senior mentor, senior authors, and other people. So you get a lot of mentorship as well. It's much more exciting. Right. And you have to be patient as well. Some people might publish more quickly and others slowly. But everybody gets the same place in the end. And each paper, again, the different aspects of the screening, writing, data analysis in each paper. Your team usually is 4 people. One person can do like risk of bias, another does data extraction, another person writes the protocol, writes the paper, and also acts as a second screener. There's one person who's more in charge of search, the screening. So please unmute yourselves if you're in the background. Now we're going to start out with a little quiz.
Dr. Mahmood, your voice is really low.
Is it? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Is it clearer now?
It's quite quiet.
Is it clearer now? Wait, let me just move to the other one. Is it clearer now?
It's not now. No, doctor.
Yeah, it is better now.
Yeah, it's better.
I think you've muted yourself, Dr. Mahmood.
Can you hear me now? Hello? Am I clear now?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
okay, very good. Fine. Let me just move this. Where is it? So we'll start with our first activity. So this is Mentimeter. Second, load up. Okay, guys. So you guys have to put in, go to menti.com and use this code. And now you have to rate yourself on a scale from Nicholas to Cage. How are you? Yeah, you can use this code. So everybody can log in and rate themselves. Yeah, from Nicholas to Cage. Yes, the code is 657-65300. We'll be continuing to use this. Okay. So if anybody has issues logging in, let me know. But it's menti.com. And then 657-65300. Oh God, everybody's happy. Okay, so much stressed. Okay, fine. If everybody's done the activity. A lot of people are stressed actually. A lot of people are stressed. Some people are being bothered by bees. Okay, fine. So let's move on. Okay, now we're going to do our first activity. So as I said to you, I promised you, all of this is very much activity based. So the first is data. Can you guys hear me clearly at the moment?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, fine. The first activity. So this is data collection. Now this is a paper I've picked at random on midlow corticosteroid receptor antagonist in atrial fibrillation, which is a meta-analysis. Was published in a very big journal, European Heart Journal actually, which is the biggest cardiology journal in the world. And this only has 7 papers in it. Yeah, 7 randomized controlled trials. What we're going to do is we're going to attempt to recreate one of the forest plots within this paper. This is a paper which talks about MRA versus placebo in patients with and without heart failure. And one of the forest plots is that if these patients, which of the patients end up in hospital with either heart failure or with a hospitalization related to heart failure or death related to heart failure. So this, we'll go into forest plots in a minute, but in essence, what you can see here is that there are 4 trials: earlier, emphasis, J emphasis, top cap. And each of them has events in total number in the MRA group and the placebo group. Each of them gets a different weighting. So we'll discuss that in a minute. But you guys need to do this exercise with me. This is the first paper, which I searched on the internet. And this was the earlier trial. Within this paper, you can see that the hospitalization, this is, so you need to take down these numbers: 29 out of 149 and 26 out of 151. Yeah. So this is the cardiovascular death or hospitalization due to well, any cardiovascular disease. In this case, they've taken this as well. To be honest, I don't completely agree with the way this forest plot has been created, because it basically has assumed that this endpoint is basically the heart failure. But in any case, we're recreating the forest plot. You sometimes see flaws in various meta-analyses. But you need to take down these numbers: 29 over 149 and 26 over 151. Okay. So this is the first paper. This is the second paper, J emphasis. Now I'm going to freeze this again. And now you take down the second number, which is 33 over 111 and 36 over 110. Yeah. So 33 over 111 and 36 over 110. Yeah. And this is again death or hospitalization from heart failure in the 2 states. Okay. Did everybody get that? Let me check the chat. Oh, your voice is low again. No, can you guys hear me clearly? Oh, is that
Not really.
no, can you hear me now?
Yeah, when you speak louder.
Oh, okay. Did everybody get the data? Yeah? Shall I go back a little bit and show you guys the data?
Dr. Mahmoud, your voice is clear, but it's very low.
Okay. Okay, now unmute me. Okay. Can you guys hear me clearly now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. Let me just go back a little bit. So this is the first one, 29 over 149 and 26 over 151. Then we go to the second paper, which is this one, 30, then 33 over 111 and 36 over 110, okay? And then we go to the third paper, which is the New England Journal of Medicine. Can you see these are big trials? And this one is these were paid for by the Japanese government, by the way. So 249 over 1364 and 356 over 1373. So you need to take down these numbers, yeah? 249 over 1364, because you're going to be using them in the exercise to follow. 1373. Yeah? So now you've got your data. There's a 4 trial, so. And this one is, you need to take down numbers here, is, that's obscured a bit, but 320 over 1722, and I'll give you the final number in a minute, because I've managed to not show using my funny arrow. Yeah, so the final number 320, okay, over 1722. Okay, now this is the final numbers, guys, the final numbers. So now you need to open up in your computer a notepad file. Yeah, open up this just an ordinary notepad file, and then you have to put these in: author, event control, total control, event intervention, and total intervention. And then you put the trial names. If you guys can all do that, and then we'll be ready to generate our first forest plot. Okay, so if you guys can put all of these numbers in and let me know when everybody's finished. You guys can unmute yourselves to let me know when you're finished. Yeah, let me know when you're finished. Let me know in the chat when you guys are finished.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I will open a Word and I will put a column with author, and I will write emphasis, Tomcat, J emphasis, and earlier.
Yeah. But it has to be a notepad file. Notepad.
Oh, not okay. And then event control, I'm gonna write the numbers and total control. For example, a total control is 2491722.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly like this. You just copy this file. So
Okay.
author. Okay, so you guys will have to type this file, author, event control, total control, event intervention, and total intervention, and then the numbers. To be honest, I don't care if you make up the numbers. As long as, no, actually, no, you should actually get the exact, otherwise you might get an error. But yeah, so you just try and remember that the file has to be very specific, yeah? So emphasis 2011, for example, and then 2491364, because this is the events in one group over the total, events in one group over the events in the other group. It is, yeah. Total, yeah. Event control over total control, and then event in intervention versus total intervention. Yeah. So these are the two groups: the events, and then the total number in each group. Any questions, guys? And then you have to save it as a .csv file, a .csv file in your computer. So when you guys are finished, sorry, yeah.
Sorry, but is this not possible to do on a MacBook?
You have to just save it as a CSV file. That's all you need to do. You should be able to do
perfect. Thank you.
All you have to do is CSV file is a file with no formatting whatsoever. Yeah, it has no formatting. So it's a file without any formatting whatsoever. And that's very, very important, because in R, the program that we use, it prefers it if you have no formatting at all. So once you guys are finished with this, author, event control, total control, then let me know. And then we will do the next exercise. But the interesting thing is, this was your first data extraction. So you managed to extract data from a paper, and then next step would be to generate your first forest plot. To generate your first forest plot, okay? Let me know, guys, in the chat if you're finished with this.
Doctor, I have a question.
Yes.
So if I want to save as a CSV file, how am I going to do it? Because I can save as a text.
.csv.
Just that.
Yeah. It can be whatever, you give it whatever name you want, but .csv has to be. This will give you quite a simple file that you can then use for the next bit. which is to generate your first forest plot. Don't, it gets a bit far more exciting after this. Okay, let me know, guys, when you're finished. You guys should be waiting for everybody to finish.
Hi, sorry, Dr. Amar. Sorry, I just had a question. If we're on our MacBooks and we don't have the Notepad app, is it still possible to do this?
Yeah, you can, as long as you save it as a .csv file.
So would we do this on like a Word document? Like where else can we?
You can do it in you should be able to do it in Word, but it has to be a .csv file. So basically,
Okay,
that way it has no formatting.
Okay, thank you.
That's important to understand. It has no formatting whatsoever. So let me know when you're finished, and then we'll move on to the next one. So it has the author, event control, event intervention, total intervention. If you guys are all finished, let me know. In the chat. Okay. Yeah. So everybody done? The silence is deafening.
Yeah, I did it.
Everybody else done?
Anybody?
Okay, fine. So I think a lot of you are done. So let's move on to the next bit. Okay. So trial should be in time. Now, this bit exercise we'll do in a minute, but there's an app that you need to go on. HTTPS tiny URL / risk ratio meta. Yeah. I'll type the name in the chat to make your life easier. Tiny URL.com / risk ratio meta. Yeah, if you guys go here, and then that would be the next exercise. Okay. So then you can display this forest plot, but we will do that in a minute. Yeah. And this is your forest plot. And you upload the file, but we will now do the next exercise now. The next exercise. Generating the forest plot itself. No, this is not the wrong one. Don't worry, I'll put the videos up on the internet as well. These videos. This is about how you're going to generate your first forest plot. Okay. Now you go to this app. Can you all go to the app? Have you guys gone to the app yet?
Yes.
Okay. Can everybody been able to find the app? Yeah. Yeah, it's not www. There's no www before it. Okay, and keep that in mind. It's HTTPS. Okay, so I will go on because I put the name of the app in the chat. This is what the app looks like. It's very, very sophisticated. Basically, it's 1,300 lines of R code, generated a little bit with the help of ChatGPT, but also heavy-duty coding. It can do everything nearly that you require from meta-analysis. It can give you instructions. You can generate nearly any type of plot you want. It is extremely sophisticated, but also super simple because it's designed to not break and do things very, very easily for you. So now you take that CSV file, or this is we're not going to do this one, but obviously this is some other data that I'm doing. This is another one. But now what you do is you go to the lower left, left section, and then you click on this blue box, and then you upload the CSV file, the point CSV file, and let me know, and then we can generate a forest plot. So you have to upload your CSV file now. Don't worry, we'll get a bit more entertaining after this. We're going to do some games and stuff. So it's not all using spreadsheets. Guys, so has everybody uploaded their file? Point CSV file on this lower left corner?
Yes.
Okay, upload your CSV file. Voila. And then if you click on the bit of the app that says forest plot, it will show you this forest plot. There's a bit of the app where it says forest plot, and you just click on the forest plot. Yeah. Can you guys see your forest plots? Alper, you click on the bit that says forest plot.
Yep, I can see it. I did ordinary forest.
Yeah. Everybody else, can you see your forest plots?
No, where can I find it?
Huh? The app.
Yeah, I opened the app and I uploaded the .csv file.
Very good.
What?
And then you click on the bit that says forest plot. And it'll show you the forest plot.
On what?
On the forest plot, there's a box on it that says forest plot.
Don't find it.
Let me show it to you.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Let me just take it from the chat. Are you getting an error? Point text. Okay, yeah, point text does work. Let me show you guys the app. So can you guys see, this is a different section of the app, but the main one is this ordinary. You click on ordinary forest plot and it will show you the forest plot. Guys, is that working for everybody? Is that working? Anybody have any issues with this?
Yeah, it says an error.
Error.
Yeah.
That means that there's an issue with your CSV file, which means that the data is incorrect in your CSV file in some way. The reason, basically, the data needs to be exactly in the format that I showed you earlier. Yeah, exactly in that format. If is even
I copied it from the presentation.
You copied it from the presentation.
Yeah.
No. It basically it doesn't give. Well, the thing is that, well, it does work. I can just try and show you again.
Okay.
Data collection. Look, the thing is, if you, yeah, people are generating it, so it does work, but it's fine. This one. So you have to be exactly in this author, event control, total control, event intervention, total intervention, no extra commas. And then all the data has to be separated by commas as well. If you're doing exactly this format exactly, then you will get your forest plot, okay? You have to do it in this format exactly. Is it working now? You have to change the CSV file and make sure it's in this format.
I'm trying to do it right now.
Okay. No, there's no font. Okay, so, all right, guys. So, moving on. No, is it sorted, the problem? I know a lot of you have got who has not made the plot yet?
Yeah, it solved it.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Anybody
Thank
have
you.
any issues? Please let me know. Anybody have any issues? Because you should be able to generate it exactly with this format. No extra commas, nothing else, yeah? Okay. Let me go back to the generating forest plot video. Generating forest plot. Now, what you can do now, I still can't get it. Oh, see you. Did you point CSV or point TXT file? Try point TXT file. See you. Did you manage to get it now? You've tried both. Okay, fine. Don't worry. I think I'm not sure what is going on. Don't worry. What I can do is I can send you the file at the end of the thingy, and then you can upload it. So now you got your forest plot, and now this looks quite pretty already. But you can change it. You can mess around, change the colors. Very good, Alpa. Thank you for doing that. So guys, try that and see if you can get it. But for those other people, for the others who've done this, now this is very interesting because this is a very advanced forest plot. It's got, a study, event, total, event, control. It's got a risk ratio, forest plot with confidence intervals. These are called whiskers. We'll go through that in a minute. That'll be our next presentation. But I just want to make sure everybody is managed to generate their forest plots. Has everybody managed to generate the forest plots? Has anybody who's not managed to do the forest plots? Let me know, please, because we'll wait for you. Okay, we'll wait for you. Okay, everybody's done? Yeah, because I can't move on until everybody's done it. Every single person has done it. Generated your first forest plot from, which is a big step. You have to remember this is a big step. You can change the colors. You can now change, the axis. You can put text on like supports placebo, supports treatment. You can do lots and lots of stuff to this forest plot. You can change it to random effects versus fixed. Let's see. Does anybody else does it? Is the end plot? Anybody else struggling? Everybody done? Are you struggling on a Mac? Does it maybe it's not doing the CSV file? That's a bit tricky. But everybody's done it or no? Okay, if anybody has a problem, just let me know. Okay, fine. Otherwise, you can change it around. You mess the code, and then you download the forest. So press the download button, which is on the left side, and then ChatGPT transform your file into CSV. Oh no, point TXT works on Macs. It looks like, yeah, point TXT works. Suyan, have you managed to get it? No. Let me know if you've had an issue. Okay, fine. Now, moving on to the next exercise. Suyan, I'll phone you afterwards to see what happened. Okay, if it's an issue, I can help you solve it. Now, next thing, and then we'll play a game. Interpreting forest plots. Now, this is the diamond touches the. So this is a forest plot. A forest plot is basically all the papers expressed here. And you can see on the left side, for example, 1 out of 131, and then 2 out of 133, for example, in the intervention group, control group, and that goes all the way down. This line in the middle is very important. This is the line of no effect. If the diamond touches the line of no effect, it means it can't tell if the treatment works. Okay? Which you can see here. Now, if the diamond is on the left of the line of no effect, it means the treatment does not work. If the diamond is to the right, then it means the treatment does work. Yeah? So right is good, left is bad. Yeah? Now, what are these lines? They're called whiskers, and they are the confidence interval, which is 95% of the results are within this range. Yeah? 95% of the results, they are called whiskers. Long whiskers are bad. Short whiskers are good. Yeah? So if your whiskers are short, that's good for you. The diamond is basically all of them together. And can you see the confidence interval of the diamond is quite short because it takes so much data in, and that reduces the confidence interval. The more data you have, the better it is. This is actually quite noticeable that like the huge studies like this 7,400, this one, the confidence interval is short, and that's generally true. The confidence is shorter usually for bigger studies. If the whiskers are wide, the data is poor because the results are all over the place. Yeah. So like if you look at this one, the whiskers are wide because one is 0, the other is 1. 0, 1. You know, it's such a huge difference. Yeah. So the whiskers are wide, but the data is really, really poor here. That's why. It's so wide that you can't even express this chart. Bad whiskers. Now, if it's so again, we spoke about the diamond. The diamond confidence interval is much shorter because it's got lots of data in it. Yeah. The size of the boxes means the importance of the paper. So look at this poor little box. Yeah. Nobody cares about this paper because it's so small. And some of the other boxes are much bigger because they've got a lot more data. Yeah. A lot more data. A small box has too few patients and a wide confidence interval. It's got big whiskers, and that's bad. So also make sure the studies are in time order when you create your forest plot. Okay, now time for a game. Okay, let's go to the game, which is we're going to do gem kit first. Move out of the way. This comes in the way. Gem kit. Play live. Play live. Okay, let's see what game. What game do you guys want to play? Shall we do Trust No One, Fishtopia? Let's do the first and simple one. Don't look down. Duration. Continue. Sorry guys, it's downloading in a minute. Now you have to answer some questions once this is loaded. Yeah, he's going to give the code. Okay, so you go to gymkit.com and then you enter this code 702997. 702997, and that should tell you. Yeah, gymkit, don't join. Okay. 702997, and then you can start the game. And this will ask you some questions. Oh yeah, start game. No, not start. Well, they haven't joined. No, can they join now? Oh yeah, they have joined. Yeah. Oh my God, there's so many of you. Good. Come on, guys. Oh, that's me. I'm not doing anything. Oh, okay. Let's jump. So what you can do, you can answer questions to get energy.
But I cannot join, apparently.
Oh, you
It
can't
gives
join?
some type of... No, there was an error. Please refresh the page, it says.
Is it? Oh, give it a go again. Sorry about that. Does this work? Yeah, I got energy. Which is the smallest? That's Jones, I think. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God, some people are doing really well. I'm not doing very well. You guys doing all right with the game? Oh, I ran out of energy. Anybody managed to finish it? Ah. How's everybody doing with the game, guys? How's everybody doing with the game? Oh, you can't. Oh, no, let me just check the chat. Oh, code again, please. Oh, wait. Let me just give you the game code. Oh, where did the game code go? It's 7. The game code is 702997 for those who haven't been able to get in. 702997. Yeah, it's on the screen as well. 702997. Let me know in the chat whoever has not been able to get in. Okay, very good. I'll put you join now. Okay, very good. Very good. All right, fine. Let's go back to the game. All right. We'll let you play for a little while longer. Then we're going to do a second game, which is in. I'm doing terribly. Everybody's beating me. Okay, we're going to finish in a few minutes. Oh my God, I think some people are near the end of the game. Are you near the end of the game? Okay. Everybody been able to get in the game? We're going to finish in about another minute. I'm going to finish in another minute. Okay. All right. I think you guys have all done well. I'm going to stop the game now. Okay. Yes. Then let's see what happened.
Game over.
Game over.
You lost.
Okay, so let's see who's the winner. Jonathan, Hamad, Joe, and LOL. And then after that is
What's not Joe?
Kareem, Anas, Dilla, Shazad, Soyan. I was 10th, then 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. Okay, fine. Let's not go there. Okay, so that's fine. And now let's go on to the next video. Okay, and then after this we're going to play another game. Let me close this. After this video, we're going to play another game, which is in something called Block It. Then we'll do some more fun exercises before we finish. So heterogeneity. Heterogeneity is the bugbear of meta-analysis. Are we comparing olives to olives or olives to grapes? If your heterogeneity is more than 50%, that's bad. It's substantive, okay? That's the key thing you need to remember. This shows heterogeneity less than 40%. So this is low heterogeneity. As you can see, the results are quite close to each other, on the same side, basically. Okay? But high heterogeneity, well, this is barely high, but the heterogeneity was substantive there. Okay, 51%. I squared is what we generally use. This is invented by Professor Julian Higgins. But in essence, the heterogeneity there is 51%, so it's just substantive. And then high heterogeneity, as you can see, the results are all over the place. The papers don't match up. Are we comparing olives to grapes? Were the patients different? Was the intervention different? Were they not like, maybe it wasn't the same drug. Maybe the trial design was different. Something was there that's causing this high heterogeneity. Now, there is one other thing, which is moderate heterogeneity is less important, but in essence, this is this mid-range they've invented, which is 30 to 60%. It'll just complicate things. I don't use this term as much. I tend to do, if more than 50%, then the heterogeneity is substantive. If it's less than 40%, then it's low. And then at the 40-50% range, you can say moderate. Yeah? But heterogeneity, what causes it? There's could be different participants, as you can see from there. Or it could be the interventions are different, or it could be the outcomes between the paper. The outcome means that you're not measuring the same thing. Maybe you were measuring death in one paper, hospitalization, the other paper, and you got confused. Yeah. And then trial design. So look, there's a randomized control trial with cohort study. One hand random allocation and then natural allocation. So they could be different. Yeah. Heterogeneity is the enemy of meta-analysis. You bring things together and then they are separate from each other. Now let's do another game. This game is called Block It. And now we'll host the game. And then live game mode. Which one we should do? Oh, which one should we do? Well, guys, can we have some what do you guys want? Pirate's Voyage, Fishing Frenzy, Crypto Hack. Let's try Crypto Hack then. Crypto Hack. And then host. And then let's see, it's turning on. Host now. Okay, you go to blockit.com and you put the game ID in. So we need some participants. Once you guys are all in there, I'm going to stop. Only a few of you guys are in there yet. I have to wait for all of you to be in before I can start the game. Okay, we're waiting. How many participants have we got now? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need more people. Need more. More people. More people. Come on, guys.
We're gonna wait 30 seconds more. Otherwise, you can't join the game then. Come on. Okay, once I start, that means nobody else can join. That's the problem, okay? Then you have to wait around. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody's here. Okay, start. Choose a password, guys. Then answer questions. Mine crypto. Hack other players by guessing their passwords. Most crypto after 7 minutes wins. Should you skip? Good luck. Now, start. Crypto hack. You can seriously a password now. Yay. Let's see how you guys do. Oh, I know there's supposed to be a picture there. Guys, can you see the pictures with the questions? Hmm? Guys, you can click on the, if you want to see, you click on the picture and the picture becomes bigger. Otherwise, it's too small. So you have to click on the picture. Okay, so you have to click on the picture. Otherwise, they're too small. Oh my God, Hi is in the lead. Oh, Toki, you took some crypto. And A took some crypto from Sion. Anas took some crypto from Shaz. Oh my God, what's happening? Dilla is in the lead. A is number 2. Oh my God, Joe is second place now. Oh my God. How's it going, guys? Everybody are doing. Oh, Joe is in the lead now, and Dilla is number 2. My God, Joe's got 8,600. I don't know how she's doing. My God. Oh my God, Dilla has 8,900. Unbelievable. Oh, it says waiting for the host. No, let me just check. You might not have been able to log in time. Let me just double check the blockade. Oh, the problem is it doesn't allow you to join the game if you've not joined in time. I'm so sorry. You just have to wait a few minutes. Oh my God, Dilla is 26,000 and Joe is at 18,000. Oh my God, 54,000 now. Oh, is it still, Iman, is it still saying waiting for host? I'm sorry. Oh my God, somebody else got hacked. Joe is at 165,000. Oh God. Now click on the pictures, guys, to see the question clearly. You have to click on the question, and heterogeneity more than 50% is substantive. Just remember that. Less than 40% is low. 50% is substantive, less than 40% is low. Oh my God, Joe is 165,000. Okay, 1 minute, 27 seconds left. Okay, 1 minute. I don't think Joe can be beaten. 1 minute, 9 seconds. Let's see what's in the chat. Oh, now it works. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Sorry. Okay, the game is nearly finished. And then we'll do one last exercise before finishing. By the way, you guys can play this game in your own time as well, because it's actually on the Blocket. On blocket.com, and the other one is on Gymk, so they're public games. Oh my God, 173,000. Jodilla is number 2, Suyan. The game is finishing in 13 seconds.
What is the K stand for?
Alpha, try your best.
What does K stand for?
K is 1,000.
Oh my.
Okay. Oh, game finished.
Yippee.
Final standings.
Jonathan.
Joe number 1, Jonathan, and he. That's brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, fine. Great. Now, the last exercise. This is, if you guys go back to your Mentimeter. Mentimeter, let me just go back to this. The Mentimeter, how do we did this. Why is this not letting me go further? There is Mentimeter. Why am I not going forward? Let me just go back a bit. It seems to have frozen a bit, the Mentimeter. Yeah. Okay, so nearly finished. This is the last bit. And then present. Okay, we did this one. How do you go forward? Oh, this one. Okay, now this is a quick team building exercise. So basically, how would you have, let's say you're organizing a meta-analysis, how would you have consultation and consensus in your team and collective decision making regarding study inclusion, methodology, interpretation? Basically, what I'm trying to say is, would you take advice from the rest of your team members about things like what the topic is, what the inclusion criteria is, how you're going to do it, how you're going to do the search, how you're going to do it? Because without consultation, without consensus, without taking advice from your team, you will not work together. If it's just one person talking and everybody else is following, then that's not going to be a successful team. So I just want you to give me some ideas about this. How would you do this? How would you have consultation consensus in your team? Yeah. So submit your responses so I can see them. Very good. Define clear objectives. How do you bring your team together in essence? How would you make sure? Because the regular meetings, very good. Because without, if your team works, there's one team leader and then you divide up tasks and nobody has any input on how the whole project is done, it's not going to work. You need to get consensus and input from your team on every single step. Every member should be giving you advice on what the topic is, how you're searching, how you're screening, how the data extraction is being done, how the analysis is being done, how the paper is being. Every person in the team must be involved. Be fun stuff, regular meetings, define clear objectives. Very good. Frequent discussion. Good. That was a nice little exercise. I hope you, let me just see somebody said something in the chat. Okay, fine. So then the next one. Very good. So this one was open, clear discussion. I like all of that. Anybody want to say anything about this? You can unmute yourself and talk. Okay. Next one. Okay, what is servant leadership? So the leader, so what is important? Servant leadership means the leader supports the team, he helps the team. But which bit is important? Can you rank this? Can you rank this? How would you rank this? Guys, go into MIII.com, use this code and rank this. I want you to rank this. Okay, so clarity in the role seems to be one of the most important things. Let's see what everybody thinks. Clarity in roles, focused shared vision, providing resource, leader supporting each member. Oh my God, that seems to be going up. Everybody log in, please, because not everybody is logged into this. Guys, everybody happy with this? Okay. I'm going to do one more slide and then we're going to do a quick Q&A and then we're going to finish. Okay. What is important in time and resource management? Time, thoroughness versus resources. So basically what that means is that sometimes you have resources, so you can't be as thorough. So you need to be careful how you manage your team, which is important. So you've got limited number of people working with you, which is limited number of resources. What is your most important key criteria? How would you do this? Keep your resources. Is that important? Guys, let me know which one do you think is important. So a lot of people feel managing time is important. Yeah, I don't think that's bad. Very good. Has everybody done this exercise now? So what? All right. And now. Oh, this is an interesting. How would you train your team? Actually, I've spent important incorrectly, but anyway. What is important training your team? New technology, professional development, because you need to train your team, learning from previous studies, interdisciplinary approach. Which one is important? And then we'll open the floor to some Q&A. Let's see. Very good. That looks nice. So everybody thinks adopting new technology. Absolutely, meta-analysis, the more powerful your analysis, the newer techniques to use, the more better it'll be, and the more likely it's to be published. Yeah, but so you tell your team to look into new technology, like Rayan, for example, now has this AI screening tool. You can use ChatGPT, which we'll cover in future sessions. Okay, all right, over this next one. How do you do conflict resolution? Let's say there's a conflict within your team. Addressing agreements fairly, ensuring all voices are heard, consensus, respecting differing opinions. How would you resolve conflict in your team? Very good. This is quite important within the research because you have a team, there's always going to be, obviously, there's something that brings you together. By like heterogeneity, there's something that brings you apart because people are different. But you need to use that to your advantage in the same way as we do in meta-analysis. The fact that papers differ still gives us a very powerful result. And that is important, that in your team, that you celebrate differences, you ensure you hear everybody, and you resolve conflict. Conflict is very, very dangerous. But by bringing people together, respecting their opinion, listening to them, you can often have resolved this. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna throw the floor open to some Q&A, and then we'll finish. Guys, any questions? Well, you should have some questions. We've covered a lot of material. Let's see in the chat. Any questions? Guys, we've gone through quite a bit.
I just had a quick question. Where can we find the recording for this meeting?
I'll upload it to YouTube after this because I've been recording it. So I'll upload it to YouTube. And the resources I will, well, the resource is in Blockit and Gemke. I'll try and send it around on the group actually, the Blockit Gemke, because you can play it in your own time as well. And it's a very, very good learning tool. We try to make, the whole thing is basically to make it more interactive.
I see. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, fine. I'll send a link around for Google Classroom as well, so you guys can join that. Guys, anything else you wanted to ask? This is important that you ask some questions as well. Oh, my YouTube page is if you could just put in my daughter will put in the name 78673 78673. Any other questions? Sama, what do you think?
Good afternoon.
Did you play the games? Anyway. Yeah, Osama, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. But I just had bad connection. I'm just trying to resolve matters. Yeah, I can hear you.
No problem. Guys, I need last minute questions. It's important to ask some questions. Yeah.
Are we finishing? Are we starting?
No, we're finishing. No, we're finishing. We're finishing exactly. I'll put the video up. Don't worry. But any questions, guys? We did a lot today. You guys all extracted data from your first meta-analysis, and not only did you do that, you actually generated a forest plot, which is like the main step in a meta-analysis. You managed to finish all of that in 10-15 minutes, which is quite amazing. Yeah. So, but any questions?
My question would be, what is going to be our next step?
What will our next step be?
Yeah, sorry.
We can cover that in the next class. What we'll do is in the next class we will cover how to do your topic. But today I wanted for you guys to do the first step, which is the trickiest step, is to generate your first forest plot. So you can see it's quite easy to do. To extract the data is very, very easy as long as you know what you're looking for, as long as your question is clear. And then becomes really, really easy. Yeah, I will share the recorded link as well. Any other questions before we stop? No? No questions? My God, you guys have learned everything in one day. It's taken me years to get to this point, and you guys have learned. Okay, no problem. That's fine. I'm going to stop here then. Thank you everybody for attending. I will try and send the link out, and then we need to have a Google Classroom basically just to make this more structured. So I'll send a link to the Google Classroom as well to everybody. Okay. All right. No problem. Thank you everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.